writing about it is therapy, of course, but when you have to direct and reenact the whole scene with the child, it, of course, I held my, I held everything in and, held my cool with everything while we were putting it. But by the end of the day, after 20 hours practically, you go back to your hotel and you just let it all out. And you realize, I am who I am because of this. And I am here to help others because of this. And that scene was so detailed my whole life. Like, there were certain times things would happen in your life. So these were like, okay, so to back it up. So yes, my mother dragged me. I was doing something as a child that she was annoyed by. And the story goes deeper even before that. Everyone's going to freak the frick out. And so I was playing, this will age me. I was playing a record. It's a 45. Back in my day, we didn't have much. So I would have to save enough to buy cereal that had the 45 on the back, and I'd cut out the record.
Yeah.
And so that's how I got my records. So I would play my records on the back of the cereal on this record player that was called a close and play. And I would always put the record in there. You close it, would play. You close it and play. I was a child, I loved my little records. And apparently that there was a moment that, not just one, but there's several times in life that this was one of them where she just erupted and dragged me, just came into the room and just dragged me and my record player and all my little records and burnt myself and my records and everything over the stove.
Oh, I just want to hug you
to teach
right
a
now.
child a lesson. So that is just a basic scene in there, and and that's just one. It's not going to go through everything. There's going to be just a few here and a few there because it's not about a victim. This is not about being a victim. I'm not a victim. I am a child of that have overcome the things that I was dealt in life, and I chose how to do it. We all have choices, and I chose what I needed to do for survival, because survival is the best revenge.